and welcome to another thrilling episode of DakkaDakka Minecraft with me, Binage. I thought I'd kick things off by excuse me, showing you a dungeon that I found, a zombie dungeon. Awesome. And I sort of put a wall around it and was happily killing zombies, and then, yeah, creeper happened. Boom. So I've salvaged bits of it, but my inventory's full up, so it didn't seem worth taking any more of it down. Creepers and zombie grinders. Not good. Not a good mix. Very sad. I've had a bit of a week of it, to be honest. At least in terms of the game. Oh yeah, it blew up just after I'd secured this tunnel. So this tunnel is now safe. There are doors leading off into the less safe areas of the ravine. As soon as I do that, boom. Hello, Mr. Creeper. I really, really hate creepers. Oh, here we have, somewhere up here, a load of zombies carrying eggs. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's very annoying. Very annoying. Zombies carry eggs and then don't despawn. Excuse me. So, and as I understand it, they don't add to the maximum mob count in an area, so that can turn things quite laggy. So yeah, as you see, doors make the place nice and safe. It's all lit up, and because it's all lit up, I win bonus slimes occasionally, which is excellent. Come here, Mr. Slime. Here. Yeah, slimes are very good news. Other mobs, not so much. Particularly bloody creepers. So yeah, all this safe. Took me ages to... I wasn't starting from scratch, it had already been explored, but I decided I wanted a safe route from the entrance of the cave system to the dungeon. Now, when I first discovered the dungeon, I managed to get a whole load of mossy cobble and 2 name tags. Oop, lag. Excuse me. 2 name tags and a record, which I haven't had a record before. I was very excited. And then a skeleton and lava happened, and suddenly I didn't have 30 levels or 2 name tags or a record. So yeah, very sad times. And of course, because it was in lava, there was no way I was going to get any of it back, which is infuriating. But there you go. Now I have a couple of things I want to show you today. First off, let's see if we can get back to the mountain crown without dying. Always an achievement. Ow. Oh, 2 of you? No. I don't think so. Yep. Boop, boop, boop. So, yes. Sorry, it went quiet again. I might speed this bit up anyway. What have I done? I've done a bit of cosmetic work on the inside of the Moneygram, particularly on the top level. Not the top level, one down from top. You'll see what I mean. And I'm quite pleased. I've also finished the carpeting throughout, which is good. Well, good from my point of view. Here we are, this floor. I've sort of turned it into an art gallery. So we've got paintings along the walls and a sort of seating arrangement in the centre, like what you get in art galleries. And I'm quite pleased with the effect. Oh, this sign. Yeah. Lol, this explains all the leather, BB. A few days ago I sent out a call for leather because I was farming my... I could only farm my cattle at a certain rate, and I did a lot of leather for this plan. And BB was kind enough to come up with a stack of leather for me. I was fortunately able to repay him with something that he needed later. But yeah, so what I did with it was this. I made a little library, which I'm quite pleased by. I think it's pretty. And I can hear a skeleton. Why can I hear a skeleton? Are you outside? Yes, how the hell did you get there? How odd. This space should be safe from any spawning, so... let's just check my numbers here. 13. No, all the numbers are good. Oh, maybe it's hopping down off the roof. Though technically they shouldn't. I didn't think they could spawn on stairs. And there's slabs at the peak of the roof, so it's all either stairs or slabs. So how things are spawning up there, I do not know. Fortunately, they're only spawning up there rarely, so they're not a massive problem, and they're never appearing in the house anymore. So anyway, back to the library. Bookshelves, bush features, furniture, yada yada yada. More furniture out here, sort of a lounge area. Just, you know, I mean, obviously it does absolutely nothing. None of this does anything at all, but it makes the place look better, I think. It's better than empty rooms. So yeah, I'm okay with how this floor is. My next interior decorating challenge is going to be down here. I have no idea at all what I want to do here, or even if there's anything that can usefully be done down here that won't look rubbish. Right, moving on. Yeah, so exciting developments. I discovered that I have a flower forest biome very close to me, and so I thought I would build a house in it. Oh, yeah, this reminds me. You may portal is now suddenly see-through, where it wasn't before. I run through. It used to have a back wall here. Unfortunately, my mule, Muffin, managed to suffocate in the wall before I could do anything about it. So, and I have Muffin 3, who I'll introduce you to in a minute. But that was really annoying. It's so annoying when you lose something to a glitch. It's more annoying than, you know, if you lose something just because of something the game legitimately throws at you. God knows I lose enough because I'm just rubbish at games. So anyway, lighting feature in here because it's now people are more likely to see it. I'm not entirely happy with this area now. I might well move the netherrack to somewhere else and just make this a sort of a reception area, lounge thing. I don't know. But yeah, the first thing you see when you come out of the nether is, at the moment, the nether wart farm, which is odd. Window here, which I put in just because well, the alternative was plain stone and it was quite close to the surface, and I like looking out. It's part of the reason. Most of the reason I selected this biome to build a base is the views, and they are good, and I like them. The flower forest is over there. You can't quite see it But yeah, just over that rise there. Let's go to it now. I will probably cut here because I've just shown you where it is, and spare you the tedious journey. So, back in a bit. So, here we are in the flower forest. It is exactly as big as you see. That's it. It's really tiny. And I wanted to build, I've been wanting to build for a while, a sort of English country cottage type thing. But, I've been looking around idly for the right sort of setting. And this, of course, a flower forest, what could be better? I can set up a nice garden without having to import flowers from outside. The problem is with this, as you see, there's really not much room to build a house without completely taking away from soil that could be used to look picturesque and grow flowers and stuff. I didn't want to set it into that area there. I might do something with that later, make a sort of little grotto or something. I don't know, haven't decided. But I was sort of torn. How on earth am I going to build my country cottage here? Could put it up there, up here, but I don't really want that. It's not the look I was going for. The look I was going for is sort of much sort of flatter, if you see what I mean. So I've decided that what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bash at creating an artificial island and building on that. I've never created an artificial island before. This will all be new to me. Yeah, could be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking at designs at the moment for the cottage. I have a very general idea of what I want. Of course, I want to make it out of something ridiculous like white stained clay, and also probably some other materials. I might throw in some quartz just to mix it up. Not entirely sure. I haven't finalised that decision yet. I'll probably play around on creative. But so that is one future plan. Now, clay's awkward to come by generally. However, I've found another future building project in a mesa biome, and I will go there now. And here we are. This is the site of my future project of building an hotel. It's again going to be made out of clay, though this time it will be coloured clay rather than, well, I guess white is coloured clay, but this will be a rather brighter colour, or a more, it's going to be a colour, not white or black. Now, fortunately for my country cottage idea, look, I have a layer of white stained clay there, which will save me a bunch of bone meal. Downside of that is, well, it's sort of a downside, sort of not a downside. It means I need to excavate quite so. I need to excavate down to that grey layer, which is okay because I mean I wanted to go down to at least this level anyway, and it's just an extra couple of layers. It gives me more clay to work with on the hotel build, which I think is going to be quite large. Well, certainly large in terms of what I usually do. But the idea is that there will be up on this level. Sorry, I had Enderman trouble a while ago. On this level, vaguely, there will be the main hotel building. I'm dreading doing the inside of that. The outside is sorted. I know what the outside's going to be like. The inside I'm less confident of. So we shall have to see where that leads us. But initially, large shell here, probably have a swimming pool sort of affair out here, and then over this side, and possibly over that side too, will be stairs going down to the beach. Let's just jump down here. All this is going to be dressed up, obviously, and indeed I'm going to have to make a better beach, because at the moment it's pretty shoddy. Yeah, improve the beach. What I'm probably going to do with this lot here, because it looks awful, doesn't it? But what I'm going to do with it is, what I have planned to do with it, that's better, is to make sort of terrace gardens. So it'll still keep to the same basic contours, but it'll have sort of a deeper, each layer will go in more and will be therefore higher, and each will have sort of a garden of some sort on it. Nothing particularly productive in the gardens, but really just for decoration. I'm gonna have to be kind of creative about how I do that. Obviously this needs a lot of work as well, but by comparison to everything else that's needed, this stairway, least of my worries. Yeah, because it's a mesobiome, bone meal is unlikely to yield spectacular results here. I honestly haven't tried it, but I suspect the bone meal will generally fail. So, what I will probably do is actually import flowers from my flower forest to give some colour here, colour and greenery that isn't normally present. Possibly some leaves, but I know that leaves adapt to reflect the leaf colour, native leaf colour of their biome, which means that any hedges or anything else I make will have that sort of olive colour, which, you know, it's not a horrid colour. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike it, but in terms of sort of adding colour, it's not that great. Also, let me nip up here just quickly, because of course there's an additional problem. There we go. There. An additional problem is the grass. I want to have sort of a fair bit of grass around, and of course the grass here looks like that, which again is a bit of a shame, but there's no getting around it. Just can't make it green if it's not green. I wonder if I've got any bone on me. No, I don't. That's annoying. I'm just going to test the bone meal theory. I don't see any flowers here at all, so I'm not even sure that they exist natively. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably illuminate this area. I certainly want to light up a lot of the place, but honestly that's going to be a secondary concern, because obviously there's quite a bit of island here, and yeah, I don't think that in the short to medium term I'm gonna be able to light the whole thing up, but I think I can light up this area, maybe turn it into a nature walk or something. I don't know, but yeah, that is the site of the future hotel complex. Watch this space. The hotel, as I say, is going to have to wait till I've dug down to that light grey layer there. before I even think about building anything. So since I'll have the white clay, and to be honest, I'm more enthusiastic about the cottage project. I will probably do that first once I've done the excavation, but it takes a while to move this amount of material. Not that I don't enjoy doing it, because the game's called Minecraft for a reason. But yeah, it's just going to take time, and I need to create an island, and I need to decide how big the island's going to be. So, lots to do for next week. I have no idea. Oops. Go home, Bin, you're drunk. I have no idea how far I'll get along in the next week. I would like to be able to present you with at least the finished island, if nothing else. But we'll see how it goes. Anyway, for now, I'll say goodbye. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Excuse me. And please feel free to comment as well. Comments are always gratefully received, as are likes. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.